let's have a huge round of applause for my warm-up acts as well. Well, they brilliant. Yes. Now, I know it's been a long evening. Backstage, they've asked me to get a fruit basket out. Well, the exact words were, get out your fruit basket. But I think you know what they meant. And this was the best I could do at short notice. So I'm just going to grab one of those. Oh, I like your hair. That's a nice dress. That's a fantastic tie. Oh, okay. Oh, no, we'll pass it to someone else. You've all got fantastic ties on. The key isn't complimentary. Do you get it? Right, anyway. I'm just going to give you a few seconds about what you can expect from the next 10 minutes. First of all, you want to look out for dodgy, out-of-place props like a blank, unfolded card box or piece of card to the uninitiated. Second, you don't want to let me distract you because that's when stuff happens. And third, you never want to think you've caught me out because the second you think you've caught me out is the second that I do something unexpected. I'm going to come down to 500. Can you just check that those are all fair? There's no trick cards, traps or anything like that in there? Nothing at all?
Yep.
That's all fair?
Yep.
Really? Okay, we'll have to use these ones. It's an empty card box if that's any reassurance. I will take those back and we will use these. These are going to be in full view for the entirety of the next 10 minutes. If at any point you think I've done something sneaky or suspicious or, dare I say, even cheated, just shout out, "Oi, Magic Boy, let me shuffle the cards." I'll be happy to, not a problem. No one, you're a good crowd, I like you. Now, mind reading is what's very, very popular at the moment. Everyone loves a bit of mind reading. I'm a magician, I'm not a mind reader, but I have learned something just for you guys today. I've got 3 golf balls here. I've got 2 green and 1 red. I'm going to come down and I'm going to give these. I'll go to this side because I know that this side is scribbling notes on me, which is a bit frightening, but never mind. I'm going to give those to you. Could you do me a favour, please? Pass one to somebody in the row behind you, one to somebody in the row in front of you, and when you've done that, shout, "Yes, Carl."
Yes, Carl.
That's my favourite bit, this shout. Now, okay. I'm going to try and get a little bit of a vibe off of the 3 of you. A little bit of a vibe. Anyone buying it? I'm not. I'm getting the idea that you're all quite positive about the future. And that's a good thing, that's a brilliant thing. You really should be positive about the future, especially in the next couple of minutes where you'll be on stage with me. If you wouldn't mind, give them a round of applause. I won't do anything about it. Come on up! Come on! Come on! Hello, what's your name?
Philippa.
Philippa. That's stage left, Philippa. Could you stand stage left, please? Thank you. Hello, what's your name?
Susan.
Susan. That's stage right. If you could stand stage right, that would be grand. Hello, what's your name, please?
James.
James. That's stage centre. Keep it warm for me. Thank you. Now, you may have seen other famous mind readers doing things like this. I'm attempting to find the odd ball. Remember, there was 1 red ball, 2 green ones. I've never done this. Okay. Keep looking at me. Reach in, grab one. Don't let me see it. Don't let the audience see it. Don't look at the colour of it yourself. Okay, you can hold it out in front of you if you like, because otherwise they're going to be suspicious of me. Thank you very much. And if you could do the same, keep looking at me. Okay, and straight out. I know that's difficult, I'm a lot shorter than you. Should be easier for you. Grab one out. Wonderful work. Okay, now I've got 3 people on stage. One of them has a coloured ball, a different colour than the other ones, and I'm going to try and work out what it is. The only problem is that you, as an audience, don't really care if I'm right or not. So, to remedy the situation... To remedy the situation, I'm going to put some money on this. Yes, I'm going to bet the entire fee of today's show, every penny I'm getting paid, plus £1, making a grand total of £1. Okay, not that impressed, that's fine, I don't care, it's big money to me. Just from the impressions I got just from looking at you. Philippa, I think you're the you have the oddball, sorry. Not you two, just you. Please, slowly, carefully open your hand, show that hopefully you have got the red ball. Yes, and you two have got the green ball. Show everyone's fair. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll tell you what, as a treat, I'll do it again. Thank you very much. This time to get you even more interested, I'm going to up the ante a little bit. Everything I had on the last one, plus all of the change I got from the £50 note I donated to the public transport system this morning, making a total of £2, everybody. £2 on this one. I'm nervous already. Keep looking at me, looking at me, looking at me. Reach in, grab one. I'm avoiding all the jokes involved with you cupping that. If you could do the same, reach in, grab one. Good work. Thank you very much indeed. Good. Now, £2. £2 to find the odd ball. And it's going on you. Is it James?
It is.
James. Not you two, just James. Slowly, dramatically open your hand and show that you had... Oh dear. I thought this might happen, but like I said, I'm a magician. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not going to make that vanish. I won't be able to get home. I'm a magician. I'm not a mind reader. And being a magician... being a magician, I can do this. Not that. That's snapping my fingers. Pretty much anyone can do that. It's what that symbolises. It's that moment of magic. I never said I would find the great ball. I said I would find the odd ball. I'm flattered by your laughter, but I'm really short on time. And I said I'll find the odd ball. Will the two audience please open their hands to rapturous applause as I have found the odd ball? Hey! Thank you! Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. But you're all thinking, and I can see it in your eyes, this is meant to be a magic show. Where have the cards gone? Here they are. Now, if you did want to shuffle the cards, I'm afraid to say you have missed your opportunity because my friend in the front row down here is just going to touch the back of anyone that he likes. That one, don't grab it, just touch it. Actually, hold on to that and I'll show everyone. That is the selected card. I'm about to try and decipher. If you can't see the back, it's the two of spades. I'm going to try and... I've actually forgot, it's the two of spades. Never mind, I'll do a different trick. I've got a marker in here somewhere. I'll put it in the other pocket. How embarrassing. And I'm going to ask, are you with him? Oh, you might be in cahoots. I'm going to go down the end here. Can you write your name nice and big across the front of that card, please? Oh, you can spell it. That's good. Okay. Here's where it gets tricky. Because actually, I was going to mark this in another way. I was going to use a lighter, because no two burn marks the same and all that. But they sent a memo about, don't use any fire. I don't think some of the other acts got it, but I did. Now we have a signed card folded into quarters. Could have been chosen from anywhere in this pack. There is no other card like it in this pack, possibly no other card like it in the world, unless collectively, as an audience, you get together and partake in some extremely odd hobbies. Now, Mandy, I need you to be nice and loud here, okay? You can see the signature, you can see the lines. I'm sorry I covered them up, they're still there, yes?
Yes.
Have they now vanished, Mandy?
They have vanished.
They have vanished. All the creases, the signature, gone! All right. I know you're patronising me, I know you can't see it from where you are, but there is... I would say a method to my madness, but I don't want to imply anything. There is a reason that I've done this, and that is because if I didn't remove the signature and the lines, then that card would not match my prediction, because I have made a prediction. That's what this is all about, the whole mind-reading malarkey, predictions and all that. Now, what? If your card is stuck to the back of here, I think I would deserve whoops, cheers, maybe even wolf whistles. It's up to you. The card was the two of spades. And there it is, just on there. The two of... Thank you. But you all know me better than this. You know I wouldn't do this to you, ladies and gentlemen. The two of spades. Thank you very much. Now, what I've done so far might seem like sort of this random assortment of silliness, but it's not. It's not. There is a reason to it, and there is something that I'm trying to say. And I started off by saying I'm a magician, I'm not a mind reader, and that holds true. I fell in love with magic. I fell in love with the visual rather than the psychological, and the impossible rather than the improbable. It's run all the way through the show. The card case, it was an improbable object for me to be carrying around, but it was not impossible. What was impossible was producing the cards from it. The golf balls, it was improbable. I'd find the odd ball the first time around, but it was not impossible. What was impossible is that they change colour whilst in people's hands. I like that bit. Then that was improbable. That was a 1 in 52 choice. But I had the card signed. I had folds put in it. That's improbable. What's impossible? Can everyone I gave a kiwi to stand up, please? Stand up, don't be lazy. Stand up as well, please. Stand up and go and grab one of those kiwis and bring it to me. This is far easier than me doing it myself. Take your time, not like I'm overrunning. Thank you! If you'll stand just here, stand just here. Wonderful. Now, didn't realise how much bigger than me you were. Okay. Please don't hurt me if this goes wrong. Now you remember you signed a card If you've still got a kiwi and you're still standing up, you can sit down. It's on me. If you're a judge and you've got a kiwi, we won't call it a bribe. We won't call this a threat either. Just think about it. Sign card, Kiwi was out there the whole time. That was improbable. This, I really hope, it's pretty impossible. It's a bit of a manky cue. But is there a card in there?
Yes, there is.
Bad luck for you getting picked. You've got to take it out. Open it up. Tell everyone if that's your signature, and if it is, show it to them. If it's not, throw it away.
Yeah, it's my signature.
It is his signature! Thank you very much. Thank you. The impossible versus the improbable. I know I'm overrunning, and I really should just say I've enjoyed every second I've been here. You've been a wonderfully supportive audience, and I hope you've enjoyed all the other acts, because I did when I got the DVD. Thank you very much. Thank you.